lie back, relax, and just follow this gentle journey to sleep. There are no breathing exercises in this sleep meditation story. Please make sure that you are in a comfortable position and that you are ready to begin falling asleep. It's up to you whether you want to close your eyes. The choice is completely yours. Settle back, rest your body, as your journey to sleep is about to begin. I'd like you now to think about a beach. This beach could be anywhere. As you begin to imagine and see this beach in your mind, also see the finer details. You notice the small granules of white sand, its top surface very much like powder. The patterns on the beach are like miniature dunes stretching around the sea. Old stones, pebbles and driftwood are strewn randomly across the coastline. A warm sun subtly bellows a gentle heat onto your skin. The tidal winds slowly breathe this warm air in and out with the tidal flow, which brings your breathing pattern down to a slower rhythm. Calm, relaxed, and peaceful in this moment, you begin to walk across this sandy beach. There are no expectations here, except to just enjoy this moment. The sound of the waves captivate your focus. The warm sun loosens your muscles. As you walk, the sand covers your feet, only to silently slide off as you raise each foot. There is not a cloud in the deeply rich blue sky. It is so clear that it seems like a reflection of the ocean. The ocean itself is calm and steady, glimmering and shimmering from the daylight sun that shines. You are so relaxed that your shoulders are extremely loose, which bring your arms to dangle by your sides. You can feel the warm breeze in between each finger. The massaging sensation of the sand falling between your toes is also delightful. The various driftwood that has washed up onto the beach resembles many shapes. Some look like animals, words, or even symbols that are personal to you. Your feet are warm from the heat of the glorious soft sand that allows you to sink very much into a relaxed state. Boats and ships hover over the horizon far away across the sea. It's nice to have some quiet time and know that a certain amount of civilization isn't too far away. As you wander along the beach, you see a transparent tunnel opening, coming from the water. It is totally see-through and leads down into the sea. Getting closer, you begin to be curious about where it may lead. There is a sign next to the opening. It says, "This way." Its thick, see-through walls look very safe. You slowly enter the tunnel. With each footstep, the water seems to rise, but you are kept completely dry. There is a different sound from inside the tunnel, a muffled babble and glug. Continuing onwards, the tunnel is completely immersed and underwater. The glistening waves up above shimmer against the transparent portal. You begin to notice life down here. Small plankton, tuna, and various other fish swim, slowly weaving between the currents of the sea. Crabs crawl on the sandy floor, creating a small mist as the sand is disturbed from their movements. As the tunnel descends downwards, the shelves of the ocean floor step down deeper. This breathtaking experience brings you closer to aquatic life than you have ever seen. A sort of freedom bestows your every thought. On occasion, you stop to observe your surroundings, often in awe at what you see. Inside, you feel at peace as an observer of this great sight that you behold. Beginning to get much cooler, your body relaxes even deeper from the distance placed between you and the warm sun. Your breathing is now much easier as you continue your journey down the tunnel. Starfish float by, displaying all of their beautiful colors, looking as though they are smiling at you. Eels wander the ocean floor in a slow and easy fashion, looking for a hideaway to take a nap. Your mind is focused with crystal clarity from being so present in this moment. Your eyes glisten and your face muscles are relaxed from this very calming experience. Jellyfish push themselves around in what looks like an orchestrated manner, their neon lights glowing brightly from their tops to their tentacles. Swordfish direct themselves with their pointed noses, whilst shimmering their glossy skin. Walking in your own time, each foot calmly transports you further down the tunnel. Sand beneath your feet continues to be warm and soft. Visibility is good, and you can see quite far. Ahead, it seems as though the tunnel widens as it steers you through underwater caves. As you exit the other side of the caves, you notice that the tunnel opens up. The light from the sun shines brightly through the depths of the ocean. Your eyes gleam as you see a city beneath the sea. There are columns, pillars, buildings of many shapes and sizes, an amphitheatre with stepped seats that face a large stage where there is a gathering of many various oceanic creatures. In the depths of this underwater scene, a figure which is out of focus slowly approaches. It is a mermaid. Her flowing hair waves about as she moves. Her tail glimmers a golden and silvery shimmer. She smiles and beckons you to follow her, pointing along the undiscovered part of the tunnel. Like a guide, she starts pointing things out as a school of fish with bright colours swim with her. The way that the mermaid and the fish move is hypnotic and very relaxing. The fish and the mermaid disappear every now and then, entering and exiting the underwater caves. Bubbles float upwards from the vibrant group. The caves look dark, but the fish provide light from their positive auras. On occasion, you can hear the movements through the tunnel wall. Weaving in and out, up and down, the fish and the mermaid are joined by two dolphins. Their pleasant chirps and squeaks of joy bring another level of enjoyment to this adventure. Through the coral reef you walk, observing every magical undisturbed moment of the ocean floor. Everything now glows with many various different colours that emanate from the coral. Blues, reds, greens and purples are but some part of the wonderful palette that fills your eyes. Alternating shapes and sizes of the coral illuminate with a vibrancy that lights up the water around them. Some look like mushrooms, some like shells, and if you look hard enough, any shape that you could think of. A very positive sensation fills your mood in this moment. A feeling of euphoria, calmness, and great peace. The mermaid and fish continue through into an underwater castle, where you also enter, but inside the safety of the tunnel. Through the portcullis you go. Wooden tables and chairs sit on the floor. Perhaps once upon a time, the castle was above the ocean. Chandeliers are filled with ocean life swimming around them. Seahorses and plankton circle them, and also the smaller areas of the castle rooms. Suits of armor, tapestries and earthware litters the air, floating above where maybe people ate once upon a time. The mermaid interacts with the objects that she encounters, balancing cups and saucers on her head and nose as she playfully swims. The fish, on the other hand, take various different directions through the rooms. The dolphins, not too far behind, follow in a silent manner. Exiting the castle, the mermaid points ahead. Now out of the castle, you see the vast ocean floor once again. Sea turtles glide through the water, followed by many octopus. The mermaid points forwards, and as you look, you see a sunken ship. The ship is wooden, large, and almost in one piece. There is a glowing yellow light coming from underneath the ship. Looking forwards, you see that the tunnel comes to an end. You keep walking, hypnotized by all of what you see. Now at the end of the tunnel, the mermaid stops and looks down towards your feet. Curiously, you look down too. There in front of you is what looks like a treasure chest, made entirely from the same wood as the ship. A note next to the chest says that you will receive peace from letting go of all of your hurt, pain, and worries. The mermaid crosses her hands over her chest and gestures for you to let go. She does this with a tender smile. In this unfamiliar landscape, you find it easy to release all negativities that have been harbored inside of you. You find that the magical aspect of what you have experienced so far makes it easy for you to let go of any unwanted feelings and thoughts. As you release, you begin to relax. Your mind becomes clearer, and you feel lighter. The chest starts to glow brighter and brighter, as if seemingly feeding from your act of releasing. The mermaid catches your attention as she twirls and swishes in the water, her eyes gleaming from your achievement. You smile at her, feeling much relief with gratitude. Looking back at the chest, goblets, necklaces, and other treasures begin to move. A ring breaks through the top layer of gold, silver, and precious stones. It floats upwards until it becomes stationary above the chest. Glowing brightly, the ring slowly rotates. The mermaid gestures to you that you should take the ring and place it on your finger. Leaning forwards, you gently grasp the ring with thumb and forefinger and bring it towards yourself. Again, the mermaid reassures you that you can. Taking a deep breath, you place the ring on your finger, sliding it on snugly. You sense a feeling of warmth, self-love, confidence, strength, and positivity. You begin to lift upwards, but a few inches off the ground. Every weight feels as though it has been taken from your shoulders. You feel great, better than you have, without any distracting thoughts or tension of any sort. The mermaid widely smiles and waves goodbye. You wave at her as she slowly fades from view. The two dolphins chirp and squeak, nodding at you, and then towards the tunnel from where you entered. Now following the dolphins, you float silently and loosely back down the tunnel. Looking at the ring on your finger, you sense that the glow is powered by your own positivity and intensified back to you. Going past the sunken ship, you feel as if you have gained immense knowledge about yourself from previous experiences in your life. Right now, you think that any vicious cycles are now broken and instead are looking to welcome new paths in the near future. The sunken ship is now left behind, as too are those vicious cycles. Now entering the castle once more, you see the upturned rooms of floating debris. You liken these to the way that you may have been thinking or overthinking. Everything seems very clear and focused now inside your mind. Just by noticing that the rooms are disheveled is enough for you to put things back into perspective. Exiting the chaos of the castle, you are back to the open landscape of the ocean floor. Now through the underwater caves, which are very dark and perhaps uninviting. Very quickly, you make it through and out the other side. You liken these to letting go of anything negative that may have been harbored inside. Thinking about it, when you hold things in, the world can seem like a dark place, but by letting go, you are brought back into the light and into positivity. The ocean floor teems with life now. Creatures of many shapes, sizes, and colors bring this wonderful underwater world together. You are very relaxed as you now float up towards the beach. As the sea becomes quite shallow, the dolphins chirp and squeak once more, nodding as they head back into deeper waters. Floating slowly downwards, your feet touch the cool sand. You begin to walk the rest of the short distance to the end of the tunnel. Light is clearly seen, and you can even make out the palm trees that are situated on the edge of the beach. As the tunnel leads you onto the beach, you see the sky once more. A deeply rich blue sky, with not a cloud in sight. You now exit the tunnel. Walking back onto the beach, the sand becomes warm and comfortable. The air is fresh, calming, and refreshing. Looking back over the ocean, you recall your journey with the images in your mind. With a smile on your face and a body that is very loose and relaxed, you notice that the portal begins to disappear, sinking into the water. Curiously, you walk over to where the tunnel was, but can see no remnants of it at all. Looking at the ring on your finger, it begins to glow and pulse. You feel a glowing warmth inside of your body. Walking back up to the beach, you sit in the shade of a palm tree. Watching the ocean waves and ripples of the water, you notice how calm and at peace you are. Each wave rolling onto the shore begins to make your eyelids close. As your eyes do in fact close, you notice how much your breathing has slowed down. With your head becoming heavier and heavier, you decide to lie down. You are so tired from your journey that you start to fall asleep. Any worries or concerns that enter your mind are soon dismissed by sending them to the ring on your finger. Peeking through your eyelids, you see the ring slowly pulsing aglow as you relax more and more. All you want to do right now is to go to sleep. You don't even think about anything else. You find it intriguing observing how your body relaxes in this moment, feeling the muscles loosen as you drift off. As you begin to fall asleep, the sun sets down beyond the horizon of the ocean. Resting further, loosening more, night begins to slowly fade in. Closing your eyes, you begin to sense how relaxed you really are. Every part of you inside and out wants no more than to go to sleep. Your face gently finds its natural resting expression as your brow unfurrows, your eyes soften, and your cheeks droop. You are not concerned about anything right now. Your focus is completely on calmness and going to sleep. Heavier and heavier your body becomes. Your head sinks further down. Down deeper, your neck loosens and widens, allowing your shoulders to spread out and your arms to descend. Drifting deeper into a sleepy state, your wrists soften as your hands and fingers delicately lay on the surface of a comforting blanket. Breathing deeper and sleepier breaths, your chest finds more freedom as the muscles around your ribcage let go, sending you deeper into sleep. With each calming and longer breath, another part of your body falls asleep. Your abdomen becomes still, with the knowing that there are no surprises, just tranquility. As you discover new heights of reassurance in this moment, your hips weigh down, straightening out your back and spine to the perfect position. Your mind becomes quieter as you drift to your deepest sleep now. Floating in and out of consciousness, you become aware and unaware the next, from smoothly transitioning into sleep. Now your thighs find their resting position for the night, the whole night. A deep and restful slumber. Drawn down further by the peaceful state that you float into, your calves expand on the surface beneath, with your ankles melting your feet and toes to sleep. As your body rests, you begin to hear nothing except silence and perhaps your deeper breaths that hypnotize you deeper. There is space to think about anything you want to now, that act as a catalyst in reaching a hibernating state. Going deeper and feeling sleepier, the warmth of the breeze hugs you with a comforting reassurance that allows you to relax even more. The darkness behind your eyelids provides a wonderful stillness as your awareness fades more and more. Now going to sleep, you will rest and continue to accept the healing and soothing qualities of the scents, warmth, light, and air that you experience. You are asleep. Sinking further into your bed, your mind only dreams positive dreams. Your mind and body replenishes its energy levels to the fullest. Each breath becomes longer and deeper the more you fall asleep. You will feel healed and cleansed in every way when you awaken. You feel lightness in your body. You are relaxed and calm as can be. You are the one that is important in this moment. Your thoughts are soft and calm. You begin to heal as you rest. Being kind to yourself, you allow for time and space to bring healing. You can release any energy that keeps you from being awake now. Your body is an indication of how you feel inside, and right now you feel at peace. You can tell your mind to sleep at any time you wish. It will respond. Your eyelids becoming heavier and heavier. You drift deeply into sleep. You have made peace with every concern. You are relaxed in both mind and body. Focusing on yourself and what you need is where you find peace. Your mind is clear. Your body is relaxed and maintains a calm state. Your mind only thinks about positive images. Your vision of peacefulness is clear. Your breaths are deep and fulfilled with each cycle. As you rest, every part of you settles heavily and sleeps deeply. Every breath in brings a positive state to your mind and body. Every breath out expels any negativity. Relax now. Sleep a relaxing and calming sleep.